Hello everybody, Chris back here again with another episode of Historic Brawl. Today we're going to be testing out some of, well, I say one of the new alchemy commanders. It's not really a new alchemy commander. It's an old commander that alchemy just so happened to have nerfed a bit. And that is Omnath, Locus of Rage? No, it's the other one. Omnath, Locus of Creation. Yeah, so our boy Omnath, he used to be hilariously broken. But he's not anymore. He's actually he's kinda tame. You're an instant? Okay. So this lets you put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. It's basically a third copy of Grow Spiral. I guess we're taking Brain Spiral. And I guess Awakening goes away. It's not like we can't get it back, though. Is Time Warp banned in this format? Because if it isn't, I feel like it should be. Let's... Yeah, I'll keep it. It'd be weird if there was a white card that could blink artifacts that could let you, just continuously draft cards from that spellbook. Create a treasure.
Like the phases of the moon, life waxes and wanes. I have learned much from my ancestors.
So his bolus gonna come down. Because if he does, he eats a treasure and nothing happens.
All stories must end.
Dream big tonight.
No! I loved all those cards. Create a treasure. Get fucked, Ashiok.
You're not scared enough.
Keep dying, Ashiok.
I will always return.
So we ramped real hard. Our Jadzy's probably gonna bite the bullet here. But that's gonna cost Bolus his life too. Take action. So we don't really have a big land payoff like we used to. Back in the day, we would have just grabbed Field of the Dead with that. Create a treasure.
Conceivable.
2 6-drops in one turn. Not too bad. Pretty Gross Spiral has to go away though. Gonna draw me 2 cards.
I am your villain. Knowledge is not without price. Try not to think too hard.
So you hit him. You hit him. I don't know if Hickdale is a hip, but I can assume. You know what they say, assumptions make good men out of you. That didn't make sense, but it didn't matter because I won. And that's how that works. It's been a while since I've played Arena. I really do miss it. It's just not as fun these days. There's too much grind happening. And I mean, I could just... I mean, you always can just buy packs so that you don't have to grind. But after recent decisions at Wizards of the Coast, I'm kind of reluctant to buy into Arena more. Because I just feel like the rug's going to get pulled out from underneath of you after you've already sunk too much, you know? I don't know, that's why I've been preferring to invest in Moto recently. Because A, I gotta keep my cards and I can sell them later. And B, Moto's just Magic. There isn't going to be any additional things or weird oddities added to it that aren't going to be in paper, you know? So this is our game 2. We're going to free mulligan that because we need green mana for this deck to work, and we found it. You know, I forgot to put the fetches in this format in this deck. So you have like Fabled Passage and Evolving Wilds. And I don't think Terramorphic Expanse is in there. But those two, I forgot to put them in this deck. That being said, Omnath is a powerhouse on his own. He doesn't need additional help. He can get nerfed. And you know, he can come back swinging. I have to say, I had some odd shifting today. Well, this week at work. So I was a little worried I wasn't going to be able to get a video out for today. But somehow, just barely found enough time. And, you know, it's a good thing to come back and revisit a commander that we've played on the channel, but who is different now. Because probably the most controversial thing about Alchemy is rebalances. Because they can turn somewhat playable cards into garbage, and they can turn cards like Omnath into somewhat playable cards. Because Omnath is way above playable. And the fact that he got nerfed, I don't really think is something that people could contend as a bad thing, outside of it being a bad thing in that it sets a precedent that they can nerf other cards. But anybody could look at Omnath and tell you that shit's stupidly broken, and that it needed to be fixed. Or just outright banned. And the system where we just had it banned everywhere, that was fine. And I think that system probably is the best way to handle cards like Omnath. Because, like, Wizards needs to learn to not do this kind of thing again. Like, if they make it to where they can just errata away their mistakes, I know it's pretty much a slippery slope argument to say that they'll keep printing mistakes, but you know they're gonna be a little bit more fast and loose with what they consider design space for a mistake. Because as it stands, like, Omnath was kind of the face card of... well, he was like the chasest of mythics. The cool thing that you would get in your packs in Zendikar, the most recent Zendikar set. And they pretty much had to ban him the first week of him being in Standard. Because he was busted as all hell. And I'm pretty sure Zendikar took a hit as a set because of that. Because if the best card in your deck... Oh, well, our opponent's out. What time are we on? We're at 9:50. We can do one more game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if the best card in your set isn't legally playable anywhere, Nobody wants to buy those packs. That's just from an outside perspective. I don't know if that's the case, but I'd assume that Omnath getting banned so quickly kind of hurt profits. And I think that's a good lesson for designing these type of games, because if you make something that's really powerful in the game to the point where you have to get rid of it, you won't profit off of it. I think once we get to the point where we can just change things, because I don't think it'll go into paper. I think paper is relatively safe from these type of erratas. At least I hope it is. But on Arena, they're free to do whatever they want, right? Like, this is no holds bar. This game can be whatever I want it to be. Cool. I did it on my second main phase. Supposed to do it at the end step so that way I can't recast it. I'll take a forest. So my game plan is to loop Neverwinter Dryad. Well, I guess our opponent was fed up with my shit.
I wonder if
So we've lost this game.
shadows awaken.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've lost this game. Ashiok can bounce, and then we'll have to exile something. We'll exile this white card, because we can't cast it. Well, there's no way I don't block, because my creature's just gonna die anyways.
Liliana Vest? You'll learn the power of death.
All your fears are given form.
So let's get a white-green source. I don't have any red-green sources, do I? Red-green, okay. Never mind, there we go. So next turn we can Mirari's Wake into Growing Rights. Or we can just go Big Hydra.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
So I'm gonna mill half my deck? Okay.
The shadows awaken.
So Stomping Grounds. 6 mana. Let's just get a plains. We have a 10/10. Fear or Wrath. I milled my Uro too.
I have impeccable study habits.
Yeah, they're gonna mill us out. There goes Cratery Boy. Crater Hoof? You're past your attack step, so...
Tragedies are the stars of your final act.
We got ulted on. So we have a Mirari's Wake to work with. Let's see if Earl can get us anywhere. He generally does. Alright, I'll discard a card. Put on the battlefield. Phylath? Gym Razor. Oracle Moldiah? Pay 2. Mega Swole Plant. Make a Swole Plant. We don't have the red mana. But we have a crap ton of mana now. I was pretty sure we were dead. And we might still just be dead.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
Creeping, feeling progeny.
Key to the city? Give me a Whopper. Yeah, that'll work. No! I did this wrong. Sure. So, return a basic land. That's what I have. I guess I should have attacked there. But even if I did, I would have gotten pretty much owned. They're gonna steal the Mirari's Wake, right? So we have one turn to fix this, and we're gonna draw a land next turn. So we're not gonna fix this. Actually, we're just dead here. Never mind. Well, those were 3 games. We won 2. 1 through concede. Either way, I think the deck does okay. I don't like the new Omnath, but he's still powerful enough to do something, so. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.